Now I see a picture. Although it still has a dark screen somewhere. Oh, excellent. But I think that one of the, because it's very good. Hey, Tapi jo pitkästä aikaa. Hey, it's still, hey to Boston. It still has a black screen, because when you broadcast, there's actually three screens that you see, and the third one is still black, the small square one. So I don't know which broadcasts are now working and which are not. Yeah. Do you think, oh, Yoma? Okay, well, that's at least good. I don't know if the YouTube is not working or the Facebook one or something. Yeah, but so we started again. But since you didn't see or hear the beginning, I will tell you that. Okay, well, that's at least good. That's at least good. I'm waiting here for Stefan to arrive. Hey, Pav. Okay, well, Facebook at least then. Maybe it's the YouTube bit that's not. Okay, well. Hey, okay. Excellent. Thank you, Cosmic Rose. Also, they're all working now. The first bit just didn't work. Strange. And there is still a black screen. But since you now told me that everything is working, I am happy and I can start uh, actually doing my broadcast. Yeah. So at the moment, what I'm hearing here, I don't know if you. I will do that. I'm so lazy at the moment. We've had a long weekend with the support kids. So, they're so small compared to our teenagers that it's a lot of work. Hey, to Beirut. Hey. That's okay. These boots are made for walking. Happy Sunday, Jesse. So I don't know. Do you hear the huskies howl? I'll be quiet for a while. Wait. Do you hear that? That's the huskies from the husky farm from like a couple of kilometers away. Yeah, Tommy, it is warming up, and that's why I'm saying it's 28th of February. It's the end of winter, and as you see, it's not going to be the end of the snow for quite a while. But hey, Dina, the thing is that you can really notice that the temperature and the weather has changed now. Obviously, it's still cold compared to other places or many other places, but like now, I'm not wearing gloves. My gloves are in my hood. I use them as a pillow, but I don't think I will need them today either. Tiny whelping sound. Oh, oh dear. Well, I mean, it's still cold compared to most places here. But as you see, it is the snow is already so wet that you can just really it's really soggy. You notice? It really melts in my hand. Listen, that's a crunch. You hear that? So, and when you look at the trees, wait, look, there's still plenty of the snow as you see. Ah, plenty of it. But as you see, the tree has completely melted already. Like it doesn't have that crusty layer of white. Warming up in Boston and the snow is melting. Yeah, yeah, that's what's kind of happening here. I mean, oh, thank you for the wow award. Obviously here, because we are in the Arctic, we are 175 kilometers north from the Arctic Circle. That means that it's still going to be cold for quite a while. But the reason why I say that the winter is over is because now we are turning into the next season, which here where we are is not actually spring yet. It's not yet spring. It is called spring winter. So we sort of have 8 seasons rather than 4. And there's even in the like in the winter we have really several different blocks of different kind of weather. You know, there's like the autumn winter, syystalvi. Then there's like the midwinter, and that's when during midwinter you have then again the pink January, and that's a completely specific time of its own. You know, and all through the midwinter, that's when the sun doesn't come up at all. But now today we already had really beautiful blue sky. At this very moment, it's cloudy. It's a shame. I was hoping that it would be like a gorgeous blue sky when I'm broadcasting as well, but that's alas, that is not the case. But still, the um, the day has been beautiful in the morning, and so at this point, when you come to March, that's when the spring winter starts. That's the next block of winter, and spring winter. Um, you know, in many other places, that's a time when like flowers start appearing and all of that. Obviously here not. So hey, yeah, Tommy, I've been trying to do that several times, but since I have 4 years worth of them, it takes them always so long to make them available that by the time that I try to start downloading them, hey, to Copenhagen, they've already like disappeared again, and I have to start the process anew. I've been trying for like 3 weeks already to get them downloaded. But yes, so March is a time when it's completely beautiful, gorgeous blue sky, and then we're skiing, cross country skiing. Cosmic Rose, at night feels like winter here, still down near freezing, but right, right. It's going to take quite a while for us to get any flowers blooming. Oh, thank you for subscribing, people. Oh, plum trees. I would so want to go to Japan and see all those flowers. That's one of my dreams. Obviously now, especially, it's not possible. But then again, I don't know when we will be able to get enough means to actually travel there. But um, I'm trying to still listen if I can hear Stefan somewhere. I bet that they are stuck somewhere. Stefan and Juha are at the moment making a snow scooter track from this over there behind there, you know, a couple of kilometers that way. There is an official snow scooter route between places, and there is no track here into our forest, obviously. But there's now people that want to come here by snow scooter. They don't come all the way to the forest, but you know, a little bit further away. Yeah, Dave is there. I'm so jealous. And but yeah, they're making that track, but the snow is untouched. So that means that they are going to be driving their snow scooters in a completely, you know, this kind of snow what we have here, you know, where nobody has walked even. I will show you a few bits what this means now, because they should have gone and done that track a little bit earlier, because now, as said, the spring winter is starting, and we're not going to have like, well, I mean, it's still going to get very cold in March as well. It doesn't mean that, you know, when the spring winter starts, then it'll only be like yeah, exactly that, Cosmic Road. It'll only be gorgeous sunshine the whole time, especially when the sun is shining. That's when it can get really cold in the night. It can be -25 easily. But then in the daytime, the sun already starts warming. So even if it's really cold in the nighttime, then what you get in the daytime is, you know, even -5. Like it might be minus 25 in the night and then minus 5 in the daytime. And then later in March, of course, still warmer. But I will show you a few things where you notice this spring winter from. First of all, I don't know if you see that, what the difference is with the trees that you've seen now in the past few, yeah, yeah, past few weeks when we were here. Stefan is probably stuck in the snow. He can't call me now, of course, but he's with Juha, so I'm not worried about that. He's not alone there driving. Um, but if you know, I my first guess would be that they've gotten stuck. Of course, it takes a moment for them to drive here, anyways. But still, that's my educated guess. But yes, so first difference that you notice here in the forest, you see the treetops. They're clear of snow now. So we had beautiful, yeah, exactly. That's the way it is now. Look, hey, to London. Welcome to Finnish Lapland. So all these trees are now completely bare, no snow anymore, and nothing white on the. And as I was just saying, like when you when you look at these trees, hey, very well, thank you. Except that Stefan is probably somewhere there, stuck with a snow scooter. Oh, oops, I'm falling into the snow. So here you already see as well, like the hey to Kuala Lumpur, cool. We will be tree hugging as well because actually when you now touch them, these are so lovely. Um, well, we'll get to that later. But yes, so no snow on the treetops and no snow and no ice anymore on top of the tree trunks either. Very good, excellent. You get a in Finnish you say 10 pistettä ja papukaijamerkki, and that means that you get 10 points and a parrot stamp. You know, like you get at school, like you used to get at school. I don't know what they get nowadays. But this is the first thing. So the trees are already sort of, I think, noticing that the season is changing. Then next thing, snow. You hear, well, I hear. I'm sure you don't hear. First of all, because the mic is in the wrong place, but also because you're not used to it. The way that my my footsteps sound. Snow in Finnish is lumi. It's also a girl's name, so it's beautiful. Debarking, no. No, 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 no. Healthy parrot stamps. Do you hear? The sound is sort of more humid. That's what you get used to. Like when you live in a place like this. I mean, I know that the Inuits, they have, what was it, gazillion words for snow. We don't have that. I mean, we have many words for snow. We don't have that many. But when you grow in a place like this, you learn to listen to the snow, and you hear kind of the temperature from. I mean, obviously you feel it, but you hear it when you walk, and that's really funny. That's one of those things that people probably don't think about. You see here as well how it's melting. Look, it's not a fluffy snow that falls. It's this wet lumps. This would be perfect to make snowmen out of. Yeah, wait, let's try. I'll put my I'll put the mic closer. I'll drop it from my ear and put it closer. Hey, Timo. Wait, now I sound like I'm further. Oh, fish. Look, I'm fishing with my earphone. Now you're closer to the ground. You hear that? looks funny. Wait. Ice, you mean on slates? Hey, Pete. Yeah, they do. And that's the thing in Finnish schools. Like I know that in a lot of places, the children start having snowball fights immediately when there's snow. But in Finland, it's strictly forbidden, especially because people can get really hurt with those. And because like when you make icy snowballs, that's terrible. You can really get like people's children's yeah exactly, Cosmic Rogue. Children have lost their eyes in like eye as in on your face um, during snowball fights. So that was one of the first things that I was taught as a kid. You see, it didn't even leave a mark. Well, it left a tiny little mark, but it just bounced. Yes, we are. You see, Timo is from Finland, so he hears that. Hey, to Switzerland, and that's what I mean. Like Finnish people have a different. You hear different things. Obviously, I bet that in wherever you live, you kind of hear from like you use your hearing also to understand your surroundings. Of course, in a city it would be again different. Well, I mean, it's not the country; it's the school banning it. Well, snow, yeah, okay, well that's good. I can imagine how it is to be in London when it's snowing. I've only been there in the summertime. Like buffalo hooves crunching on the. Yeah, well, something like that. But that's the way that we understand our surroundings here. Hey, to Melbourne. Oh, Stefan, who is coming now with snow scooter, is coming with Juha, and Juha is he's an Australian Finnish. He's like an Australian or Finnish descent. He's from Perth though, but you might if you stick around and if they haven't gotten stuck in the forest with their snow scooters, you're going to see a real Australian here in the forest. Nature for learn to pay attention. Yeah, that's and it's not necessarily. I mean, you don't think about it. It just kind of happens, and it's one of those funny things that you miss. Like when I was living in the south of Finland, and then I moved to the Netherlands, and I didn't anymore hear the snow in the same way. Yeah, no, it's completely clean, but there's snow still on the bird feeding place. Clearly, they haven't been. I mean, we've been like putting on top of the snow the bird food. Close to a busy road in the morning, you hear easily if it's snow. Oh my god! I hope not from the creaking sounds of. Oh, thank you for the super hard cars trying to like stay on the road. But here, look here, you see as well. Ooh, that. Let's take that thing soon and go poking a bit. You notice these layers of snow. Um, Last week we were already showing in the broadcast when we were close to our house. We were showing the thing with the layers of snow, and here you see it as well. Like it's like you can make like archaeological excavations here in the on the roof. Don't think about the jets and trains. Yeah, yeah. But then again, I mean that's also knowledge. It's also you are also understanding your surroundings through hearing things. You are alert to different kinds of sounds. But obviously, then when you live in a place like this, what what the difference is that most of these sounds are actually soothing. Snowmen, snowwomen haven't made any. Look, I'm not sure if I dare to step here because I can feel already that I'm down to my knee in snow, and I'm not yet. Oh, thank you for the high five award. I'm not yet feeling the bottom of the. Oh, I'm sinking. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Okay, here I am. Look. I don't know who has used this for what, but I'm taking it along now. Look, this is an tree that never made it. It was growing in length, but not in width. So it has been clearly growing in a unhandy place. I don't know if I will be able to do this with one hand. Probably not. Soothing is true. Yeah. But let's see. I'll go to the other side because. Oh, thank you for the coffee award, Hash9. That's nice. Um. So what I'm going to try. I need to be able to wait. I have to look where I'm going. Oh, you see, Stefan is there. I told you that they're stuck. I told you that they're stuck. Oh, this is so thin. I hope, Stefan, tell me, are you far from here then? But I was already thinking that, yeah, you can't let me know, of course, because I'm broadcasting. Because of course you can, because you can just contact me on Haps. So everybody, there, Stefan, you can go and follow Stefan. Stefan doesn't broadcast at the moment, at least, but yeah. And I said I was thanking you for that, but it looked like there was some delay then. So thank you, Tommy. That was nice. So look, what what um what happens at this time? Step mindfully in a kind of yes. Oh Lord, yes. Said it. Yeah. No, that's true. You will trip. You're very close. I wonder though. Hey, Stefan, show me to which direction are you, anyways? Are you to the direction of the ladder, or more to the yeah, more to the swamp, or then here? That's so funny that Stefan is there. I wonder. No, I guess I can't like add you to this. Oh, I can actually. Hey, Stefan, wait. I'll see. Can I invite guest? Wait. Um, wait. Stefan. Stefan Campfire Barista. Let's see. I invited Stefan, but I don't know if he's coming. Yeah, maybe that would help. So if Stefan is able, then he can join. But I've never done this before, so I don't know if it works. At least I can't see him yet. Should I still try? I'll still try. Wait. Yeah. No, I did that already. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe he joins. Maybe he doesn't. We'll see. Maybe he was already out. But yeah, what I wanted to show you guys is that when the snow, hey, there, you see, when you look into that hole that I just poked, yeah, I invited him, but I'm not sure if he's just now digging Juha out of the snow or doing something else. You see there, it's blue. Do you notice? There is a sort of a blue shadow from that hole that I just poked in there. And the reason for that is that now when the winter starts turning into spring winter, today be the last day of winter official. yeah, yeah, you see that because it's the water. So when the weather starts getting warmer, the snow starts getting more and more humid, and you see that. You see that when you look into the distance, not from here because we can't see that far into the distance. Hey, Barb, nice to have you here. Um, but if you would see from here onto the fells, you would see that the sides of the fells start turning blue. Hey, to Nur Sultan. Spring winter is in Finland. It's a time when it's no longer the heart of winter. but it's not yet the kind of spring where where you get bare ground and the plants start growing. So spring winter is the period, especially March, from March to like halfway April. That's spring winter, and then somewhere in April the actual spring starts. So as said, we have like 8 seasons, completely different than in a lot of other places. And so now when the spring winter is going on, you get this. Um, the snow on top of roofs, like here on the roof of this lavo, this lean-to, starts getting heavier because of the water content. So what Stefan would do, it's clear that it's not that. Um, hey, to Evansville, it's not that. How do I say? It's not that humid yet because it doesn't move yet. But often people go onto the roofs and they drop the snow down. I mean, I now only have one hand because I'm holding my phone in the other, so I can't do much. Me too, Cosmic Crows. Oh yeah, I can do it like this, of course. Look, I'm cutting a hole in between. I hope it's not shaking too much. You see that? So if it's when it gets a little bit warmer still, this part that I'm cutting off here, it'll just fall. And you will have to be careful at a certain point of the year. Or if you have a lot of snow on top of your roof, you have to go and um, whack it out because it's going to be dangerous to walk under it. You know, snow is still an insulator from the cold, yeah, but the more and more humid it gets, the less of an insulator it is. Because then what actually insulates is the air that's in between. And when it gets, like you see there as well, that in between that sort of has a blue shade. So when there's a higher water content, then there's less air. The snow is less airy, and that makes it also less of an insulator. But of course, that also happens at the time when the weather starts getting warmer anyway. So I'm hoping that I could get at least a little bit of this dropped. Yeah, no, it's all of these strange things that don't actually, it's kind of useless information in a way, on the global scale. But for us, it's useful. I'm sorry if I'm shaking this picture the whole time. I would want to just this thing to fall so that you would see how it is, but I'm not sure. Ah! This is such a long pole that it's a bit difficult to control with one hand and then trying to hold a phone still in one go and still talk and make some sort of sense. On the other hand, I rarely make any sense, so it doesn't really matter in that sense. Wait, we can saw it. We have a lot. Hey, nice to have you here. We have a lot of it still. Not as much as last year at this time, but we have been getting a lot more in the past weeks. So it's still going to take, for everything to come off. It's probably going to be well in May, you know. But I mean, mostly it'll of course melt already earlier. Different regions keep a different pitch to their roofs too. Yeah, that's true. And different kinds of roof materials have different benefits. Was the Ice Hotel built this year? It actually was, and I wanted to go there, but unfortunately, we are now sort of going into, well, I can't say into, we haven't been in lockdown since like last year March, so for the whole year. But there is, because now there's more COVID. It's the British variant, and that has reached us. And now make sure heavy snow doesn't fall on you. Yeah, yeah, no worry. I'm further from here. It's not going to fall on me. I just want it to fall. I want you to see, but I don't know if I can. I can actually. You see, it's still completely stuck. Although it's hardly even. Yeah, look, it's hardly even touching anything, but it's still stuck there. Oh, I need something else. I would actually need to have a shovel. I need Stefan to come here and whack it down. But he's somewhere with Juha. Unfortunately, not able to join me clearly. Fly straight to New Zealand. I don't think they would allow us there. I mean, they just had, was it one case? Hey, Parope. Terveisiä Lapista. So let's see if I can get it down with a shovel. This will be impossible for me to control. Yeah, it's too heavy for me to control with one hand. I'll try. I'll stick it in my armpit and see if I can. Wait. Is this going to be a catastrophe? No. Look. Ha! Hooray! There it goes. But as you see, the speed with which it came down, it's quite a chunk, and especially now that the snow is getting more and more humid. I'm not even that short, you know. I'm like, what is it? 5'9", I think. I'm not sure. 175 centimeters I am. Oh well, yeah. No, I don't know if there's any place at the moment where I would really want to go. Thank you, Tommy. But that was only the beginning. But that's what starts happening naturally. So for that, it's smarter to take these um, the hanging chunks out before they actually fall by themselves, because you want it to fall controlled. Obviously, this thing is here in the forest just by itself. 5 foot, yes. Well, I don't think you would have reached this. With this stick you would have, but it was quite unhandy though. Would have been much easier if Stefan was here, but I mean, at least he will be a sweaty man when he actually gets here. I mean, when you get stuck with a snow scooter, you have to dig the whole thing out, and it's of course hundreds of kilos, that machine. Well, not probably not hundreds of kilos, a couple of hundred. Oh, okay, well that's at least good, I think. The snow has melted in Manhattan. Hi, Michael, by the way. uh, but yeah, so getting a snow scooter unstuck, and when you think about this snow, there's like a meter of snow here, and then you have to dig a big machine out. It's quite a heavy job. So I don't know how badly he got stuck, but clearly it's going to, because Stefan said that they are very close by. Clearly they're stuck enough to not be able to get here probably during the whole broadcast. But what we will do now, because London was already asking if we will hug a tree, I think that's what we are going to do. Again, get a little bit of health from the nature. The I've told you several times, but I will tell it again. the um, I think another word for them is it like terpenes? It's like these etherical oils that the trees emit. Phytonoids, they're called as well. It's stuff that the tree emits to keep itself safe. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Miram. From all kinds of outside forces that might damage it. So that could be all kinds of bugs or funguses or whatever. And those active compounds, so those terpenes, those phytonoids, they are super healthy for humans. So when you breathe them in, you are breathing in um, nature's medicine, basically. Takes down the blood pressure, increases the white cell count, decreases the cortisol level of your blood, and many more things. I don't even remember all of it. And that's there's university research to this. These are actual, like, real things and not just hippie talk. Nothing wrong with hippie talk, but this is actually scientific facts. And and that's why it's super good at this point of time to go and hug trees. So you're not being silly, you're being, yeah, it's like, um, the stuff that oh, I can't explain it in English. Oh well, yeah, that's, it's like those active oils that the tree emits. Yeah, it's really funny, isn't it? So wait, they can make medicines. They are doing that, and there's really super interesting research in Finland being done to that. And for instance, they are using, I think it was like the tips of the spruce. No, the was it the spruce or the pine? I think it was pine. Um, Branches. I don't remember this exactly, but they use that to make a substance that they use on. Oh, look, there they are! You see the light? Ah, they made it. They use it on catheters, like um, that you use in old people's homes, for instance, for when somebody cannot pee by themselves. And that stuff that they use on top of it, it stops the people from having, uh, is it urinary tract infections? Look, there he's, the hero on his horse. That's so funny. Now he's messing my beautiful forest. Not from there, dude. Now he's going to get stuck again. Yeah, those. Yeah, but now you came exactly the. Huh? Fine. Look, now they ruined the nice bit of the forest. Not for good, only for this moment. But yeah, cosmic rogues, that's exactly what I mean. So that's what they use it for. There's Juha. He made it. You see from in between the trees, you see him arrive. Oh, really?
Yeah, I was following. I could see under the snow that there had been a turf trail, and then I followed that. But then at some point I thought that, oh, it looks as if there's something going to the left here, and then I thought, nah, that was
There's
the
Juha.
impression that was.
Hey, Stefan, you made it, says Tommy.
I made it. Yes, hello.
Barely.
So
Not bad for an Australian, Juha.
we should have gone from there and came from
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was thinking. Because I was thinking that I was expecting you from somewhere over there.
Yeah, well, that was the plan.
Yeah,
Come from over there.
right. So are you going to make another track,
Yeah,
or are you just going to drive back via this?
I sense. It shouldn't be too hard to go that direction and then find different back.
Well, I'm learning how to do it.
Yeah,
Well, you learn by doing.
just a more view. Oh, the other, oh, I've got the cup. You can use the other cup. Yeah,
So this is the kind of work that you do on Sundays in Lapland. But we were still going to hug a tree, and we're going to chit chat with the gentleman in a second. But first we're going to breathe in some healthy terpenes. Yes, that is very much that's very much the case. Let's see. Wait. Um, we're going to do some tree hugging now. They, yeah, yeah. No, that's a typical guy thing, is it? Wait. Okay. Now everybody, look. You can behind my back. You can watch the snow scooter gentleman. But then this is for you people. So I will breathe the terpenes and I will send them, like, teleport them your way. Eh? Here you go. This is you can really smell it. But of course, I'm mainly thinking that it's healthy. That's why I smell that it's healthy. But that's really the way it works. And also super good for your gut bacteria. And that's of course your second brain, your gut. So the microbes that um, that you get from the forest and from the forest ground as well, and the trees, that keeps your gut health good. Hugs trees in Sherwood for. Ooh, that's cool. Maybe maybe he has hugged the same trees a few hundred years ago. Good day. It's not a hippie thing even, it's actually, it's just, if you go out hugging trees, you are taking care of your health. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? I mean, it's just a question of going out there and enjoying that, you know all these incredible benefits that you can get from the nature for free. 70% of your immune system is in your, yeah, yeah. And that's, as said, that's another thing, another reason why you should go and hug some trees. Hmm. But you know what, guys? I don't know. Maybe now that you saw the men arriving here, so you saw that they are safe. I'm probably going to go and say bye because my fingers are freezing, and I've almost been on for an hour, anyways. I think you are conditioned. I didn't even talk about food. Find the trees are warm. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, I don't know, like these, especially these pine trees. Not the birch trees because they feel cold to the core. Hey, Fidesalo, drink. Um, in the A bit later in the spring, we will drink the birch water again, the birch sap. Yeah, that's terrible, but that's because the guys only arrived now, and that's too late to start cooking now. I'm sorry about that. I can send you a mental pastry. but um, but yeah, the pine trees are so lovely and warm. Well, I mean, as long as you feel comfortable. And the funny thing is that when you get used to that, you start feeling comfortable much longer time than in the beginning. You actually get hooked on it, but in a good way. Oi, oi, oi. So, Tommy, thank you. I'm really happy that you are here. Periscoper, is it last day of winter? Yes, but not because the snow will be gone, because we are going to step from winter into spring winter. If you have a chance, you can check out the beginning of the broadcast and I will explain it there. Timo, get well soon. I'm sending you some health from here. And James, spring is definitely around the corner. That's so nice. Going for muscle injuries too. Yeah, bird sap wine. I'm sure it is. We just drink it like we freeze it sometimes, so and you can drink it um, all year through, so you can keep it in the freezer. But hey, thank you for being here. Um, Go out, hug some trees, take care of yourself. Thank you for being here, everybody. Bye, people. Bye bye.